Computer science, computer science, computer science kids show.
You probably hear a lot about computer science, but what is it exactly? From context, you can kind of assume that it has something to do with computers, but that's not really the whole story. I like to think of it as the study of how we represent or model problems from the real world in such a way that we can define a concrete, unambiguous series of steps to solve those problems. These sequences of steps are called algorithms, and they form the core of computer science. I'm going to be talking about them more in detail in my next videos, but you can think of them like a recipe. Let's say I have a problem, and that problem is I need more cake. Well, there's probably a recipe that defines ingredients and a set of steps to make a cake. So in that case, the recipe is our algorithm, and the cake is the solution to our problem. Now that we've defined a problem-solving process, what if we had something that could do that process really, really fast? Surprise! Computers can do that, and that's no coincidence. Computers understand a very basic set of instructions, but if you can define a problem in a way that your computer understands, your computer can solve the problem while you wander over to the fridge and get a nice glass of milk to go with the cake we just made. Why study computer science? First of all, it's awesome. It's a creative and stimulating pursuit that is, by definition, interdisciplinary. If a field involves information, that would be all of them. You can apply a little CS magic to automate tasks in that field. Whether it's using computers to generate music, or send spacecraft to Saturn, or teach robots how to feel, there are a bunch of ways that CS can help out in other fields. Additionally, computer science is good for the world. For every task we automate, we reduce the time and resources that our society as a whole had to spend on doing those tasks manually. For example, someday we probably won't be driving our own cars anymore because companies like Google and Tesla are, one, defining a process, albeit a complicated one, to solve the problem of driving, and two, using computers to implement and automate that process. I hope this video gave you a better idea of what computer science actually is and why it's cool. In my future videos, I'll be going into specific examples of what algorithms actually are and what they empower us to do. So, see you next time.